Coming up next, on their 20th anniversary, the Star Wars movies are coming back with freshly restored prints, better special effects, a few new scenes, and a powerful soundtrack. Is the Force still with these movies?
Are there any other ways out of the cell bay? We've been cut off!
Of course, that's Mark Hamill as young Jedi warrior Luke Skywalker in the original 1977 production of Star Wars, at one time the best-selling movie ever made. In honor of its 20th anniversary, and to help fund and promote future films in the series, producer-director George Lucas has updated the film, strengthened its special effects with new technology, and even put in a couple of scenes he says he couldn't get right the first time. For example, here's a new scene as pilot-for-hire Han Solo, a 34-year-old Harrison Ford, gets into an argument with alien mobster Jabba the Hutt, who we saw only in the third film in the series, Return of the Jedi, and then only in limited motion.
Look, Jabba, next time you want to talk to me, come see me yourself. Don't send one of these tourists.
Makichise. Sa taon koltimalia. Tisa. Slong spastika alvano. Yana da uno.
Take a look at this beautifully edited scene, a favorite of Lucas's, as Luke and Han and Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, fight off the Imperial forces.
Here they come.
Of course, the Star Wars movies were also filled with many, many memorable characters. In addition to three young heroes, we get the Laurel and Hardy of robots, a loyal dog that stands erect, an old wise man, and a great villain with the voice of CNN, James Earl Jones.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
All three of the Star Wars movies are being brought back in a series that begins this week with the first one. Does it hold up? Definitely. The significance of the Star Wars saga? It anticipated video games and high-tech while reviving the spirit of Saturday matinee adventure serials and a classic yarn with familiar myths. The huge success of Star Wars pictures also changed the direction of American movies toward a more global kind of big-budget action picture. But few of its imitators have had the depth of character of this most original film.
Oh, you're right about that, Gene. And the depth of this movie, the generosity of it, the richness of the visuals is really what impressed me the second time around. Like the scene, the famous scene in the bar, or the scene inside that big tank with the used robot and droid dealers.
Right.
The things in the corner, the other little robots, the other creatures, the other strange things, the little desert rats.
Right.
Everything in the frame creates this world. You feel there's an abundance of reality here, not just the characters in the center.
I think the audacity to dream up the project is probably the most amazing thing in itself. And also to call Alec Guinness and to get him. I'm impressed that Guinness did it, but I'm more impressed that Lucas thought to ask him.
Well, what he did, and I think what we felt when we saw the movie the first time, was we knew this material from comic books, from Captain Video on television, from Space Cadet novels and so forth. Finally, it was done right.
Yeah, done well.
And that was fun. When we come back, Tupac Shakur and Tim Roth are gridlocked during a wild day in Detroit.
Kick.